opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. First and 10.
Take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense. Understanding second and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the third down and short.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Try to get it to the edge. Fighting off the defender. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
Catches it after 30. And he'll work his way on to return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Season top 25 matchups, you can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time. season. Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Moore will throw. Over the middle, it's low. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Using his legs, it's huge. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
And the Ducks look to keep this drive humming.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. And 3rd down is coming.
On the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Brings up 4th down.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Sometimes you need a little luck off that right upright and through. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
BYU.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
A lot of times on 2nd down, especially second, maybe really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Let's go.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Makes the tackle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
I think because of where they're right now, close to midfield, made that decision a whole lot easier for the head coach to decide to go for it on that 4th down.
Let's go.
BYU has this offense clicking. Unloads quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
Sends it back in motion. He'll take it himself. Oh, man, look out! Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
It just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10.
Blue 42 strong. Blue 42 strong. Set.
They'll leave it with him. Runs for the tackle.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
Let's go.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. Defense holds their ground, pick up a yard. It's at the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Oh, man, almost an interception on the screen. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. The defense surrounds him and gets him to the ground with the sack.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The DBs will back off a bit. Moore to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Oregon. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the back. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
They'll send the back in motion. Calls his own number. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Buckmeyer. Goes to the tight end. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
He'll toss it. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They had that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
Motion from the wideout. On the option. They'll give it to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback floating away from pressure. The throw. Got his man on the right. Good throwing tries to cash in. He'll do it himself. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the one on 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1.
White 29.
Oh, there's always football on the back pitch. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense is very lucky to keep possession on that one. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Moore will throw. Flips it out to the back. Breaks into the open. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. South Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over North Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
It's a running one. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. BYU right back to the line.
Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Combo lizard! Combo lizard!
They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in the lab. Just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, BYU! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ballgame and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do. But step one accomplished.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Complete to start this drive. Continues to fight for yards. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
More to the air. There's the pressure. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. They haven't sacked him. This is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He is deafening in here. So big noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls in.
The Ducks will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by punt team. Fighting back right now on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, that are going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They'll go with a direct snap. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. BYU lines up quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage. Ready to run over.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. BYU will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the 1st down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that 1st down.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This BYU offense set up with another 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the hit. Hit as he throws. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out I got the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll pass for him. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll try it over the left side. And as they get into the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gets the back moving. Moore will throw. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed jump play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they did. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's caught. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Cougars want to crank the tempo.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Buckmeyer. Looking left. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Working deep down the right side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's got an open man. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the done in a hostile environment to start the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ball State is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 32 to Florida. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the ranking. It's a foul on the play. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Oh, he tosses it back. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work.
And how about the trickeration by the offense? Dialing up the flea flicker, and they execute it perfectly. Nice job.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. BYU right back to the line. They go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. And BYU will get the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Exploit them here on this drive.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throw. Puts it out of the air. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Brings up 2nd down.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass. Rushes on it. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the left. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Turning it on. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt, it's over. But you know what, Reese? These stats aren't over. They count for postseason awards, so I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score, offense, get the stats.
BYU 7.
And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
BYU Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Toss sweep to the right. Finding open areas. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and long. They send the tight end in motion. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick pass. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33 with the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Oh, he makes the catch. After 45 on his way. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the steps. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship